Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Gosh, I have to cut my bangs. Today I wanted to make a kind of making of this collective animation project I recently took part in. I posted the video of this project on my YouTube channel, so feel free to check it. But I didn't give any explanations or anything, so I think that could be interesting. So a few months ago, last winter, Alexandre, aka OPREEM, offered me to participate to his collective animation project, and I was really happy to join in. Okay, the project is named 65 Frames, 65 Artists. So, what was it about? So just to remember, to make an animation, you need to draw a lot of drawings, okay? And each of these drawings are called a frame, okay? So it's a series of frames that make the movement, you know, like the illusion of the movement. And this movement it chose was this jumping rope movement. So it is a loop. So because it is a loop, you can have as many people as you want working on the animation, and the loop can go forever, you know, basically. So this time we were 65. So it is an animation project, but it is also a character design project, because we had to draw one of the frames to make the movement, but also we had to make character design. So the character design changes and evolves along the animation, you know, for each frame there is a new character design. So in order to do that, Alexandre gave us a reference animation, you know, it was just a rough animation without any design, just a human figure, a male human figure, but then we are free to change the gender if we wanted. So it was this, yeah, just simple, realistic human figure doing the movement, so we can see and have an idea of the entire animation, the entire movement, plus one frame. The one frame we had to work on, we had to reproduce, but adding a design, a character design, our design. Actually, for the design, I didn't think first about DC. I first thought about using these guts for the jumping rope. So I really pictured in my mind this gut as a jumping rope. But for the character, I first thought about doing some kind of fan art, you know, character design, Mickey Mouse or The Simpsons or, you know, Mario, I don't know, this kind of popular pop culture character, you know. And also I wanted to have this kind of contrast, you know, because I thought about these guts as a jumping rope, and so I wanted something to contrast with, maybe using some cute character. I don't know, I remember at one point I thought about Sailor Moon as a character, you know, because Sailor Moon was some important figure in my childhood, you know, and I was a big fan. We didn't know who was working the frame just before or the frame just after, and obviously I didn't know either what they would do, you know, as character design. Like when you play I don't know the name in English, like cadavre exquis. When you play cadavre exquis, well, that's a game. You don't see what was just before, and you don't know what will be after, you know. So it was exactly this kind of mindset. So you can't really think your design according to the other designs, you know, because you don't know them. So I was like, okay, if I can't make something relevant for the group, at least I can try to make something relevant to me, you know. but I wasn't really convinced by this idea of fan art because I don't really do fan art myself. I kept thinking about that, you know, and I still wanted something to contrast with the guts, you know. So I was like, okay, I would like something kind of playful or joyful or maybe a little bit childish or something to contrast with, you know? And after a while I was like, wait a minute, joyful, playful, colorful, childish, in motion, and with an idea of contrast? I think I know the one. And that's when I thought about Disty. And also that was kind of funny because, you know, in one of my first videos I explained how I come from this animation and illustration, like good drawing background, and how I decided to change that and to change my way of making art, you know, and that's how I created this tea. So I thought it could be interesting at the end to make a kind of crossing between all these works I do, and to use this tea, which is a photography character, as a drawing character, you know, and a cartoon character for animation. I thought this way it was more interesting, you know, at least to me, because it was definitely more representative of my work than some kind of fan art. Gosh, it is so dark. Hey, I'm filming here, come on! Then, after I've decided the DST design, I had to draw it in the position of, I mean, the frame, you know, like the drawing reference Alexandre gave us. So for that, I thought I had a little margin for the volumes. Like, it was okay if I did my drawing a little bit thinner or a little bit bigger than the drawing reference. But to me, the most important thing to make sure that the animation would still work at the end, you know, was the joints. So it's basically the line of the shoulders and the elbows and the wrist and the hips, knees, ankles, and of course the ground floor, you know, like the line of the floor. So I thought if I make sure that the joints are at the good place, you know, at the good position, it will be okay. It should work, you know, at the end. At one point, I thought about giving this tea a pair of tennis shoes, you know, these kind of big, chunky tennis shoes. But that way it lacked of balance, you know, in the volumes, like the volume of the head and the volume of the feet were too similar. So I finally preferred to leave her barefoot. And voila! After I did the drawing, I sent it to Alexandre, and then I basically just had to wait for the final result, you know, for the final animation. Alexandre already did one of these projects, but with less people. I think there were 32 people, something like that. So we already did these kind of exercise before, and a lot of my friends participated to this first edition of this collective animation stuff, and I didn't, and so that time I was really happy to join in, but also very, very stressed, and I was very anxious because you know, I was finally able to play with the cool kids, you know, but at the same time I was like, oh my god, I can't mess it up, you know, like I can't mess it up. I want to do something cool, and I want to do something which works with the other drawings, you know, and that doesn't breaks the animation or anything. Actually, when I sent my drawing to Alexandre. I was like, is it okay? You can tell me if something is wrong, you know, and maybe I can redo it, and maybe I can make another one, or maybe just tell me, you know. And I was so anxious, and also because you don't know what the others are doing, and so you're like, oh my god, everybody is gonna do something so great and something so cool. And yeah, I was so afraid to have done something bad or something, yeah, I don't know, just lame. Also because I'm not sure that my friends really know my work, like my current work and all this DST stuff, you know. And so I thought, okay, nobody will understand what I drew and what is that character, and maybe it would have been better if I chose to make fan art, you know. And oh my god, why did I decided to involve DST in that, you know. And yeah, all this kind of. So but Alexandre was very cool with me, and he was like, no, it's okay, you know, and just leave it like that, and wait. So yeah, thank you, Alexandre, for having been so nice with my stress. And I'm just really happy by the final result, you know. It just came out some weeks ago, and the music is so great, and the editing is really good, and everything is so nice, and I was really happy to see what the others did. So yeah, very happy I've done that, and kind of a bit proud of myself actually, because yeah, I did it, you know. I did it, and I played the game, and I joined in something great. Yeah, just that, just something great. Alexandre is a very nice guy, and is able to bring people together, to make something. And I'm kind of jealous, you know, of people who can unite other people, you know, around them for something, because this is definitely a skill I don't have. Even more, you know, I'm always kind of afraid to take part in group work, you know, in teamwork in general, because I'm always afraid to be the weak link, you know, in the team. So yeah, I'm always very anxious, and most of the time I don't dare to play the game. I don't dare to play with others, and I don't dare to enjoy uh, this this group work, because I'm so scared that I'm gonna do wrong and I'm gonna do bad, and so I'm always just thinking about that, and I can't enjoy just to play with others, you know. So yeah, that's why I was kind of proud of myself, you know, because I really had to get out of my comfort zone again, you know. Doing that, it seems really simple. It's nothing, you know. It was just for fun. We just did that for fun. We didn't get paid or anything, you know. It was just for fun. And I have a lot of trouble with fun, you know. It's not easy for me to have fun, and especially to have fun with other people, because I'm always so anxious. So yeah, just to remind me that sometimes when it's with the good people, you know, the good ones, and people really kind and just nice, and it's okay, you know, everything is okay. Nothing went wrong, you know, at the end. Everything was okay, everything went good, and yeah, that was good. So if you too have trouble, you know, with self-confidence and trouble to participate with others and to work with others, just to remind you that sometimes it's really worth it, you know, it's really worth it. If you want to stay alone, okay, fair enough, you know, but when you want to play with the others but you don't dare to, I mean, that's a shame, you know, that's a shame. That's definitely the case for me, you know. I'm this lonely kid, you know, in the schoolyard, and I want to play with the others, but then I'm like, oh no 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 no, I can't do that, you know. I'm not good enough, or I don't know enough. Yeah, that's a shame. So again, do it. So yeah, again, like a big thank you to Alexandre, who invited me to play, basically. I'm also gonna put a link in the description to Alexandre's YouTube channel, so you can see his first collective animation project with the 32 artists. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!